Jake Paul destroyed Andre August, and now let me remind you, Jake Paul put on a lot of weight for this fight. I mean, you could just see it in the weight and how big Jake Paul got. But what actually happened in this fight? When in round one, Jake Paul started off very well, landing a lot of great body shots.
It's Jake Paul that's going to the body here in round one.
Until he landed a great uppercut on Andre August, which knocked Andre August out.
Be careful about ducking down.
Now, Andre August was never really a challenge, and Jake Paul knew this because in this podcast, he said that he was going to wear the same attire, and he was just doing this for experience.
I don't care. This is literally just so I can get experience. Like, I'm wearing the same outfit as my last fight. Like, I'm just showing up and knocking this guy the fuck out. It has nothing to do. We don't need to promote this shit.
And now this is just a message for Jake Paul. We don't want to see you fight nobodies anymore. After this fight, at least fight a top 100 ranked fighter or KSI.
Now, I think we can all agree on that. Jake saying that he did this fight to get real experience in the real boxing world is just bullshit because he knew what he was getting himself into. It doesn't matter if Andre August has more knockouts than Jake Paul. It doesn't matter if Andre August just overall has a better resume than Jake Paul, because Jake Paul and everybody knew that Andre August just isn't a worthy opponent based off the opponents he has fought and based off the fact that he's not even taking boxing seriously, because in this year, in 2023, he's only had one fight before he fought Jake, and before that, it was in 2019. So his inactivity definitely showed in this fight. Now, the other reason why this fight was just a shit show is because we didn't learn anything, and neither did Jake Paul learn anything. What did we learn when this fight only lasted one round? And which is not like we didn't know what was going to happen. We knew what was going to happen. So it's not like Jake Paul shocked the world, because we knew it was coming, and Jake Paul himself knew it was coming.
Very excited. Gonna outbox the man who should be better than me on paper. But that's how we do it.
Final fight predictions?
First round knockout.
So what was the point of this? Because we still don't even know if Jake Paul has gotten better or he's gotten stationary with his boxing abilities. And not only this, but this just lost a bunch of credibility for Jake Paul as a boxer, because most are just going to see this fight as another Nate Robinson or Ben Askren fight. In the end, if you had trouble deciding on which fight to watch, Jake Paul's fight or KSI's fight with Speed, well, then now you know which fight was the better fight to watch. Only because at least KSI and Speed put on a good show and actually gave some good, funny content.
That's on me! That's on me! Come on! Show me not me! Oh, God. That's pause.
And I'm pretty sure that most people who watched Jake Paul's fight regret watching that fight, since what they thought was going to happen actually ended up happening.